It's a make or miss.
It's a make or
It's a make or miss league.
Make craftiness. CJ's dancing, that's one of them. The other one is Lakers Thunder. Check out this move by CP3. Keeps Alex Caruso attached, created the separation, and hits the jumper. Amin, come on. Chris Paul's got to have the best YMC game in the league, right?
Yeah, that's straight from the gospel of Steve Nash right there. To find the defender and then ram my body into him so that he can't get around and contest on the shot. It's
Boy,
perfect.
I can't believe Amin just made a 2000 Suns reference. We haven't heard that in a day
I know.
or two. Chris Paul's an expert at shooting the ball over big men. Ball a couple of days ago. Anthony Davis here. He's a master.
Craftiest guy in the league. Was really fun to be at that game last night. All right, miss recognition, Grizz Jazz. Dead ball during the third, and Joe Ingles joins the Memphis huddle, and nobody on the Grizzlies really seems to care or react. Brian, they're very friendly over in Memphis, right?
Yeah, I think it's the collegial way he puts his arm around the guys, and he's like, hey, listen, we're all wearing throwback jerseys here. We're all having fun in the bubble. Let me know what your play is. I know what the play is going to be anyway. I'm going to be able to stop it or not. We'll see.
Everybody loves love, Rachel. Everybody loves love. Put an arm around someone's shoulder, everyone feels good.
I love all these clips of other guys doing this in other huddles, but when Joe Ingles comes, it's just there's something special about him coming over to join up with you guys. Obviously, some of these are received better than others, as we're seeing right now. All right, guys, make Globetrotters. The Raptors ran the Magic out the gym yesterday and looked so good doing it. Look at these highlights. Is there a way to stop these championship team when they get downhill like this, Amin?
Oh, it's tough, right? Because they're just such on the same page. They're such high IQ players. It kind of reminds me of the Warriors, to be honest with you, over the last couple of years. But the way to stop it is to stagnate the game and make them have to make a bucket through an ISO.
By the way, the Magic are a good defensive team. They don't deserve to be clowned.
They were. They lost Jonathan Isaac.
We are reporting what happened, Brian Windhorst. This is not. This is not editorial. I did not make up the score. I did not make these highlights up. These are not cartoons. This is what actually happened in the basketball game, and they got to live with it. Miss precision. Danny Green leading the break throws a very odd lob pass. It eventually ends up in a bucket. Brian, we have more fun music playing, so that must mean it's a fun highlight. How would you describe that fast break?
The biggest winner here is Anthony Davis because he gets an offensive rebound and a basket because nobody, and I mean nobody, deserved an assist on that play.
Is that not a hockey assist? I got to
all assists are ruled out.
Here.
No, not in that case.
Make balance. Rudy Gobert fighting on the offensive glass. He hits the deck. And I don't know, are these breakdancing skills? I don't know, Brian, what do you think?
Hey, watch Donovan Mitchell here. Donovan Mitchell thinks this is hilarious. My guess is that these two dudes have partied together. They say that they're a little bit on the outs with each other. These dudes have been on the club floor together, and Donovan's seen the moves.
Oh, y'all are wrong for putting in this Rudy clip, man. Come on, man. let my man live. Yo, he got back. That's athleticism. He's a tumbler. It's called tumbling.
That is amazing. By the way, my crack ace investigative reporting in the bubble is that Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell have been playing ping pong together. So apparently all is right with the world and they're okay.
Doubles
again.
ping pong?
Not doubles ping pong because that is not allowed. And let me tell you something about the ping pong tables here. They are sized in a way where they are not wide enough for doubles ping pong. So they are going to make sure you do not play doubles ping pong, even if you try to sneak doubles ping pong.
Brian Windhorst.
Boom. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is not here in the bubble, but you know, he's always talking hoops. He was a guest on the Play for Keeps podcast, and he was asked to make an NBA Finals pick. The two-time Finals MVP, he hesitated a little at first, but he did answer the question. You guys are probably not going to be shocked, unlike producer Steve. He did not pick the Brooklyn Nets. Here is what he said, quote, "If I had to choose, I'll go with the Clippers and Bucks for the championship, and I'll go with the Clippers. They're just so deep. They haven't had their whole team together at once for a long time period yet, but their talent is just undeniable. You've got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard at the wings, arguably top 3 guys, top 4 at the wing position on one team." So, I mean, do you agree with Kevin Durant's pick? And do you agree with producer Steve that he should have picked his own team no matter what, even if they are the Brooklyn Nets?
Yo, let me start with producer Steve's part. No, this is ridiculous. No, you could ask Jacques Vaughn and Sean Marks right now on record, and they wouldn't pick the Nets. No one's, look, we got to be realistic. There's no chance Chris Chiozza is going to go on fire for 4 best-of-7 playoff rounds and get to the NBA championship. So now that we got that ridiculous question out of the way, let me just say this. I criticize Kevin Durant a lot on this show and other shows, and for this, I owe an apology. Because he's right. Every time he says anything, it becomes a topic. It's a topic on The Jump. It was a topic on First Take, on Get Up. He called Clippers Bucks. That is the most chalk pick in the world. There is nothing controversial about this. Oh, you put 2 really, really, really good teams to maybe meet in the finals? I don't understand how we can get outraged at this at all. It's literally only news because he's Kevin Durant.
No one's out. No, the question was, do you agree with him? It's not, are you outraged?
Sure.
Come on, Brian, what do you have?
Why not? Okay. Yes.
Amin's picking the 2005-06 Suns to win the title this year. You know, the thing about this is the Clippers have been favored to win the title longer than any team in NBA history. It's been 12 months now they've been favored to win the 2020 title. So it shouldn't be a surprise at all that Kevin says that.
And there you go. Well, I do want to say that this is what The Jump recommends for today. The podcast we're talking about, it's called The Tea with Fee podcast. It's hosted by Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier. They're from Inside the Wubble. We've had both of them on The Jump. They are just delightful and 2 damn good basketball players, too. They had KD on their episode talking about how his rehab is going, playing with 3 of the best point guards in the league at different points in his career, and so much more. So check that podcast out. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.